stick around on Tony the Pony. Come stick around on Tony the Pony. Stick around on Tony the Pony with Mr. Pineapple. Oh yeah, it's Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour.
Hello and welcome to Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour, the show where we talk big pineapples, small pineapples, hairy pineapples, and everything in between. I am your host, Tony the Pony, and with me, as always, is the one and only, the incredible Mr. Pineapple. How are you, Mr. Pineapple?
Well, I'm about as good as can be expected.
Mysterious man.
Yes. I'm in pain.
In pain?
Ridiculous pain.
Extenuation pain.
Yeah.
Your neck hurts.
Yeah, I've got a trapped nerve.
It's not good, is it?
It goes into my shoulder and down my arm, and I've got no strength on my left side. It's not fun. It hurts to do anything.
You made me snap a digestive biscuit in half because you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
No, well,
he weren't feeding me, by the way. He was giving it to the boy Flips, you know.
Inserting it inside him. Well, we're back after 2 weeks after the stream.
Yes, we wanted to plan
ahead.
Future episodes out, you know.
We released a Yes God Yes review, so go and watch that.
Great film. It's on. I think it's still on Netflix. It should be.
Yeah, possibly the best film of last year.
The second best film of last year.
Oh, what's your first?
Portrait of a Lady on Fire.
Obviously.
You can.
Well, I ain't seen that.
You can see my top 10 on my Letterboxd.
Oh, look at himself.
Go give me a follow. What is my Letterboxd account name?
Is it Mr. Pineapple 6969?
I'm going to have 69s in and the Mr. Pine. It's Mr. Pineapple 69. Mr. and Pineapple both beginning with capitals there. And it's just the singular 69 on the end of this one.
Nice.
Currently doing the Jackie Chan list on there.
Jackie?
Yes, my ranked Jackie Chan list.
Well, talking about Jackie Chan, this episode's about a Jackie Chan film.
Yes. A film we've watched many a trailer for in the past year or so.
Waited for it to come out, and it's eventually here. Finally here.
Yes, I pre-ordered the Blu-ray, actually.
And oh boy. It's interesting, but we'll get into that later, shalln't we? We haven't really got a hairy pineapple, because you're in pain. I've been in some shoulder pain as well, some mysterious shoulder pain, which I don't know where it's come from.
It's from Judge Fudge, mate, in the vigorous love-making sessions. I keep telling you.
Yeah, she does like to punch me in the shoulder while making love.
Power slam. When she brings out the steel chairs, mate, that's when you know it's getting interesting.
Oh, she abuses me.
What kind of abuse, though? Is it just anal abuse, or is it, like, emotional?
Every hole.
Every hole.
Every hole.
Every hole.
Indeed.
The ear hole and the eye hole, the nostrils. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
let's do a random one, shall we? A random hairy pineapple. What are your thoughts on forced castration?
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we do it in the world.
Do.
Well, like we're the best hairy pineapple ever. I've been watching some Oscar films.
Oh yeah, you watched Mank and such, haven't you?
Yeah, I've watched Mank, Hillbilly Elegy, and The Trial of Chicago 7, which are all rumoured Oscar nominations.
A few of them have got nominations in the Globes of Golden, haven't they?
Yes, that we'll talk about later.
But have they got the Screen Actors Guild Award nominations?
Who knows? No one knows.
No
one pays attention to that. But yeah, two of them are pretty shit, but one's alright.
Yeah?
Yeah. Mank's just a pretentious piece of shit.
Hey, lay off Fincher.
I will kill him. Hillbilly it's alright, but I've seen it before.
It got slated.
It did. They didn't like the wigs. That's yeah. But Glenn Close is a good actor.
She's great. She still hasn't won an Oscar.
She might do for this. Maybe. Probably not. The Trial of Chicago 7 is a very good film, and I hope Sacha Baron Cohen gets the Oscar for it, because he does a really good job of playing that activist man. Abby Summit. Yes, Ali G. And it's very relatable in, well, not this year's climate, but the whole Black Lives Matter protests and all that stuff. Scary to say that happened like in the 60s, and it basically happened again last year, but you know.
Yeah, I may as well just give a brief update on the films I've watched then.
Yeah.
I've watched none on the Empire 500 in the past 2 weeks, but I have watched like some Jackie Chan films.
Mm.
Well, I watched Vanguard, but we'll get into that a bit later. Then I watched a Jackie Chan film from 1985 called The Protector. This was his second attempt to break into the American market.
Oh yeah.
It's not good.
Oh no.
It's not good at all. This is the film that made him make Police Story, because he hated working on this film so much.
Right.
Yeah, I gave it 2 out of 5 on Letterboxd. It's right. What you cast Jackie Chan in a film, right? This action star, the greatest action star of all time, can do all this kung fu shit, all this stunt shit, and you try and make him into a dirty Harry type guy who mostly uses guns. It's not good. It's piss poor. The brief kung fu fighting scenes that's in it, I'm fairly certain I choreographed them. I only gave it 2 out of 5 because I like the chemistry between him and his partner in the film. That was pretty good. And tits, so I gave it. I watched the American cut. There is a Hong Kong cut which Jackie had control over, which is apparently better.
Right.
Which I
You
do.
wanted to watch it.
Yeah, I wanted to go balls deep into the shit. And then, yeah. Then I watched an early Jackie film from '76, one of his first starring roles in the low weight era when they were trying to make him Bruce Lee 2.
Oh yeah.
Shaolin Wooden Men. Essentially, Jackie Chan plays a mute. He's at a Shaolin monastery being taught the ways of the kung fu by some monkey boys. He's a mute because his daddy got killed by some kind of assassin man.
Daddy got killed big time.
Yeah, and he's also being trained by this man who's being held prisoner. Some hijinks occur. The prisoner gets out. Turns out he was the bad man, and then there's fighting, and it's a bit, it's probably
good.
Yeah, it's not that it's not good. It's just not great.
Mm.
I gave it 3 out of 5. It's probably his best, 76 work, because he's got a few from that year that aren't good. Then I watched Little Big Soldier from 2010, Jackie Chan film. I really enjoyed this. It's set in the old warring warlord era of China, before it was all under one rule kind of thing.
Oh, is it the Three Kingdoms?
Sure.
Shu Wu and Wei.
Sure.
Just
he plays an aging soldier who's in. It's the end of a battle at the start. He's the only person surviving, he believes, but then he sees this other guy on the opposing side of the fight is also alive. It turns out he's a general and he's going to take him back to his homeland place to get a reward so he can become a farmer, whatnot. And then it's just about them on their journey while being chased by other people, and it's really good. There's some great action, some great stunts. I really enjoyed this. It's really funny. It's got some great comedy moments in. And I gave that 4 out of 5, mate.
Nice. I'm just having a look at it now.
It does have a dub, but the dub is not done by Jackie, so I recommend watching the subbed version.
There's 2 people called Wu and Wei, so it might be. I know my history.
I think you'd enjoy it. It's really good.
Yeah.
and it's only
Nice.
90 minutes long.
Mm.
So, and it's got an ending that comes out of nowhere that I really enjoyed.
Mm.
And Jackie Chan's just banging, mate. You know.
I also watched a film that you recommended, Peanut Butter Falcon.
Oh, did you?
Very good.
Good, innit?
Very good.
He's good, right?
Very good.
He's good.
It is. Shia LaBeouf is just a very misunderstood man. He's a great actor. He really is. But he just makes some weird life decisions, doesn't he, that people just don't understand because not all arty-farty like him. But, you know, it's a shame. But it is a really good film about I think you spoke about it on the stream, actually.
What's that?
Peanut Butter Falcon.
Yeah, it was the 2 weeks ago one I mentioned it. Yeah.
So go watch that. You don't need to listen to me explain it.
Yeah. I bought the Blu-ray straight away.
I also watched Parasite as well, the Oscar-winning film
Oh yeah.
last year. Very good. See, I thought it was like a straight horror film,
Yeah.
but it's not really. It takes a very quick turn into a horror, which is it's good, it's cool, and it's just fucking creepy. But everyone should go watch Parasite because it deserves that Oscar, and a very good film. Should we get on to the small pineapples?
I haven't finished. You just jumped in
All right.
because you were here when I watched some of this film, and you liked it.
No.
2 Planes and a Fancy, mate. Some say the greatest western of all time.
Mm,
Those people obviously being brain damaged.
indeed.
It was an odd one, this. 3 people meet on a train. They're like, yeah, let's go and find this hot spring in 1893 Colorado. It's surreal. There's a lot of flights of fancy in it. It's a ghost orgy, which you sadly missed.
Yeah.
Tits and Fanny in this film.
Mm.
It had some really funny, like, non sequiturs and like just throwaway lines and visual gags. It was shot lovely. It was shot on 16mm. You know, it looked lovely. The acting weren't great. There was no story.
There was one good actor.
I don't know what they were going for, the directors of this. I'm not sure if they were like, we're making a joke, or I don't know.
He just liked rocks, mate.
Is it pretentious or is it funny? I don't know. I still don't know.
It's both, I think.
Some cool horses in it.
Yeah. They had names as well. They got credited.
Yeah. But I really liked it, I think.
Mm.
Gave it 3.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd, too, mate.
You did?
At Mr. Pineapple 69, capital M, capital P. And then, of course, I watched Vanguard again.
Yeah.
I've watched Vanguard twice in, like, just over a week.
Mm.
Getting my money's worth out of that pre-order.
Some interesting choices in that film.
In which one?
Vanguard.
I've got to watch the extra features later, haven't I?
Oh, God.
Got to get me money's worth, bro. Got to get me money's worth. $12.99 that fucker cost me.
Yeah.
Fucking
Jeez. Are you done now?
need it for the collection, though, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done now, yeah. After 2 Planes and a Fancy. You'll have to watch the rest of it, mate.
No.
It's
I'm
on
alright.
movie, mate. 2018's greatest film.
Right.
And that is a fact.
Heard it here first, folks. Small pineapples time. Let's get on to some trailers, shall we? This is 2 weeks worth.
There were a lot of trailers. We tried to narrow it down.
There was a lot of
Shit.
indie films that weren't indie films.
Lionsgate
Lionsgate indie films.
is as far from maybe in like the 90s, you know. But they made Saw, right? Lionsgate?
I think so. Don't they make all of Jason Statham's films?
Probably. They're not real indie films like some of the shit I've got up here.
No. To be fair, though, on that indie film section, they're not really indie films, are they?
No, sadly not.
They're the films that have adapted the indie title just because they're not superhero films.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, first trailer, Godzilla vs. Kong.
This was not in the indie section.
No. Yeah.
2 big boys doing big boy things.
Yeah. Millie Bobby Brown's back in it.
I mean, I hated King of Monsters, right?
I ain't seen it. Yeah.
How do you make a boring Godzilla film? It shouldn't be possible. It's a giant fucking lizard creature with like radioactive abilities and shit fighting other big fucking creatures, right? And they made it the most boring thing I've ever seen. We
Why?
attacked on divorce angle. All this shit. I don't need no divorce fucking plot in me big boys doing big boy things film. I want big boys doing big boy things.
Big boys.
Not big boys doing big boy things in the background to this divorce angle with these people that I couldn't care a fucking shit about. And that little fucking cunt from Stranger Things running about being a bitch.
Yeah.
She's probably the reason they're getting a divorce.
What? When did you say King of Monsters was set?
That's like modern.
Oh, right, okay. Oh,
Kong
was you on
Skull
about the
Island
first
is
Godzilla
set-
film?
That's like set 5 years before King of Monsters or something.
Right.
And then Kong on Skull Island is set in the 70s.
Yeah.
When Kong was just a wee little baby.
A wee little lad.
And that's why he's grown several fucking
Buildings.
thousands feet.
Yeah, he's tall. He's a tall boy in this.
I don't think that boat would be capable of holding both Godzilla and King Kong and staying afloat.
Sinking boats because big monsters on them.
That's all I'm saying. Also, it's not Godzilla, is it? It's going to be Mechagodzilla, so...
And then Godzilla's going to come in at the end.
Yeah, and they're going to have to
help
find
Kong.
divorce lawyers at the end. And then it just turns into a film about litigation and stuff. And the courtroom drama. Who gets custody of Millie Bobby Brown, Godzilla and real Godzilla and King Kong, or the Mecha family, Mecha Hitler and Mecha Godzilla.
You're saying this is the monster version of Batman v Superman?
It's Kramer versus Kramer, mate. It's custody of the child. I mean, it's going to be boring if it's not like King of Monsters.
The trailer looked boring.
It's because there's too many humans in it.
Yeah.
Not doing big boy things. I just want big boys doing big boy things.
Kong Skull Island were good though.
Yeah, but I think
And there
that's
were a lot of
set.
humans in that.
Yeah, but they were one
Good
note.
actors.
They didn't try and give them story or character development, which is what I want.
True.
I don't care about if Brie Larson's fucking, I don't know, got daddy issues or some shit. I don't care. I just want to see Kong smashing shit. Just give me big boys doing big boy things. That's what they should be.
Yeah.
I did like the bits where it showed you like the war that was occurred in the past. You know, the brief snippet. You know.
Oh yeah, with Kong
But that
swinging that thing around.
That looked. If it was all that, sign me up a million times.
Yeah.
But no, she's fallen out with her parents probably because they got divorced.
The parents are like, no, don't go chasing this big monster. You need to stay at school. How old is she supposed to be?
I don't know. I couldn't care less. I'm probably just going to fast forward all the human bits.
Yeah.
And then just watch the big boys doing big boy things. Hopefully killing some of the humans. I hope there's collateral damage. That's all I'm saying.
I hope King Kong picks up Millie Bobby Brown and just squeezes her.
I hope that they're all on a plane, all the main characters, right? And they just get swatted out of the air by Kong's giant schlong and die dead.
Does Kong have a tail?
No, gorillas don't have tails.
How do you know it's a gorilla?
Because he is.
I ain't seen a gorilla that big.
Well, you've clearly not seen Mighty Joe Young. Because that is a big boy who does big boy things.
Right. Cosmic Sin is the next trailer.
Bruce Willis, you say?
Yes.
Straight to video on demand, you say? What happened to Bruce?
He realised you can get a lot of money from doing shit films.
How many times has he been divorced? Like 1 billion times? Is that what's happened to him?
Yeah, I think he got back with who is it? What's her name?
Demi Moore.
Yeah, he got back with Demi Moore last year, I think.
Oh, after the old Ashton
Yeah.
saga.
Yeah.
Well, got to keep in plastic surgery places, honey, and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, essentially, I don't even know what this is about. You know, it's just in space, isn't it? And Frank Grillo's there.
It's been, isn't a lot. I
didn't get it. I didn't understand the plot. I think we were too busy talking about how Bruce Willis has ruined his career.
Yeah, was it allegorical of Bruce's career? Maybe. Was that the intent? Probably not.
But if you want a shit action film in space,
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna double bill it with that other shit sci-fi actioner he's got out.
I did like it when he had the Elysium-esque suit on and he was floating through space. That was pretty cool with his machine gun, being like, "I'm Bruce Willis." And Frank Grillo was there because he's in every film.
Yeah, he's Oscar.
He deserves an Oscar. So let's move on from Cosmic Sin to Raya and the Last Dragon, Disney's next venture into getting cultural, mythical pieces of cinema out there. This time, it's the Asian one. Chinese or Japanese, I don't really know.
I believe it's Chinese.
Yeah. It's, looks shit, doesn't it?
Well, you were there when I watched the trailer. I was angry.
You was angry. At the dragon, at Raya herself.
It was just the line about the group group tasks. In what fucking scenario, right, as a dragon being involved in like a group presentation, that they can make that joke? No fucking world. It really pissed me off. It really, like, it's the fucking Jackson Pollock in Guardians of the Galaxy line all over again. No fucking raccoon from far away is going to know who Jackson goddamn fucking Pollock is, and no 8-year-old, right, or however old he was when he gets abducted, is going to know who the fuck Jackson Pollock is. So why is this fucking dragon, right? No, but... mate.
It's Disney, mate, innit?
I don't fucking care.
What we do to people.
I have 6 free months of Disney Plus.
You do? Watch WandaVision with that. Yeah, this is just it's gonna get a lot of money, but what are you gonna do, eh?
I'm gonna watch
what
it.
are you gonna fucking do?
Watch it illegally, burn some DVDs and sell them on the street corner.
You pirate.
Rather be a pirate than fucking
Dragon.
cunt dragon.
Next one, Honeydew. I can remember her saying this looked good, but I can't remember it now.
It's the horror one. The people are camping.
Oh, yes.
Get off my land.
It's got many horror tropes in it, but it does look psychological and creepy. So this couple, they're going to get somewhere, I think, aren't they? And then they're like, we need to stop and get in a tent because we want to fuck. And then this old guy in a little cart thing, it's like, get off my land, bitch. So then they go to a cabin in the woods. And then these old people invite them in. Creepy shit happens. Because they're all like, just creepy old people, man. Old people in horror films are the worst.
It looked really freaky though, didn't it? Like, but in like a good freaky way. Like, it's tough to explain what's really happening because I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, it
What is
looks
happening?
like some weird, maybe supernatural
I'm not sure.
possession.
Yeah,
kind
it
of
might be
thing.
supernatural or it just might be weird folk being weird.
Mm.
Possibly inhuman.
Oh yeah, the trailer reminded me a lot of one of Thingy's films. Forgot the name now. The person that did Midsummer and Hereditary.
The bloody
It's escaped me.
Battleship
Yeah.
by Michael Bay.
But yeah, though, that shot of the guy laying down and his stomach raw, like,
Yeah.
not really like chopped up, but a bit like just mangled.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's been eaten, like, or if he's just been disemboweled a little bit.
Yeah, like they're cutting bits off to maybe cook
Yeah.
later. But it looks good.
But you wouldn't start with that. You'd surely start with a leg or something to try and keep him alive. You don't want your meat to spoil.
Yeah, but they might just be cutting like little layers of flesh off. Just
But I
like
could
different
see inside
places.
him.
Hmm?
But I could see inside him.
Could be.
Yeah.
I thought it was like all scarred and stuff.
I'm sure we could see inside him. We'll have to rewatch it.
Yeah.
See.
But
Either
all
way,
creepy shenanigans
looks-
happen.
Look really interesting.
Yeah. Could be really shit.
Oh, it probably will be.
Next trailer, Miyu Madness. This looked interesting.
It did.
It's got the guy from that British television show about selling windows. And yeah, it's about a woman who's a fearless business extraordinaire. She's got cars. She's got everything in her life. Man comes into her life, tries to rob her house. Then he goes back because he's actually in love with her. And then they try to kill each other.
Essentially.
It sounds shit, but it looks fun. Me, you, madness. They're like, can we take a break from killing each other? Because I'm a bit tired. And he's like, yeah, let's get a cup of tea. Because he's British. He's not British in this. But... Well, we butchered that one. Next one. The obituary of Tunde Johnson.
Obituary.
Obituary of Tunde Johnson. Baba Tunde's feature, first appearance.
Yes, we only included this because his name's Babatunde. Babatunde, Prince of Niger.
And, you know, if you like dramas about gay people and bullying.
It looks like a horror in places as well.
Yeah. It looked interesting, I thought. But, yeah, if you like emotional drama horrors about gay people and bullying, go watch the trailer.
Babatunde.
Babatunde.
That's
Next
nice.
one.
Babatunde.
Pixie. What's Pixie?
Alec Baldwin as an Irish priest assassin.
Yeah, this looked like it could be fun.
Take 3 parts people who can't do Irish accents. Add 1 Irish man who can do Irish accent. Splash in a little bit of an American. Played by Alec Baldwin. You have the recipe for disaster.
You can't go in there. Why? Just listen. There's a shootout.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just Irish people doing Irish things, isn't it? Because we're all mad, drunk lunatics. But it's got like Kid from Bohemian Rhapsody.
Rami Malek.
Little Drummer Boy.
David Bowie.
Angel.
Robbie Williams.
Yes. It's got your favourite actress in it.
Oh, yeah.
Demi Moore.
Yeah.
And Alec Baldwin, like you said. And some other people. But it looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
Got a Hot Fuzz vibe.
I don't like Hot Fuzz.
Fuck your fucking mouth.
Sadly,
Don't like
oh.
Hot Fuzz. It's got Jackie Chan in it for like 1 second. When he throws the DVD and he's like, Super Cop. The cop that can't be stopped. Young Rock. This is a pretentious TV show about himself, isn't it?
Dwayne's younger years.
He put an Instagram post on this morning of a football card of him, which is going for like nearly $50,000 on eBay.
Well, imagine having 50 grand. I'd buy a new neck.
He's starting to annoy me a bit, The Rock.
Because he's got big arms.
Just because he's made a TV show about himself.
All right.
And I don't like that the trailer opened with his presidential campaign for 2032 or whatever.
The narrative framing device they're going with is it looks god awful.
Yeah. Basically, it's Thingy, who plays Jimmy Woo in the Marvel universe, interviewing Dwayne about his life, and then we have multiple flashbacks, I'm guessing, in each episode. But it's not like a docu-series. It's kind of a scripted, trying to be funny interview. Yeah, it's weird.
That's the word you're looking for.
That's the one. It's not your conventional sitcom, though, is it?
Why not?
Because he's being interviewed by Jimmy Woo, mate. Anyway, let's move on.
It does have it will have a lot of cool wrestling stuff in there.
Yeah, it's got some wrestlers in that aren't played by themselves because most of them are dead. And the guy who's playing Rock in his late-ish, youngish years just don't look like The Rock. The other two, kinda, but the eldest one just fuck yourself. That's what I say to Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Next trailer, The Mighty Ducks. I couldn't remember the subtitle, so I just put Hockey is Violent.
That is the new subtitle. It's just Mighty Ducks in it, but with new people and an older Emilio Estevez.
It's like Cobra Kai, but Mighty Ducks.
Yeah. Mighty Ducks is awesome, man.
This doesn't look awesome, though.
Oh no.
It looks
No.
bad.
It doesn't look good.
Emilio, what's he doing? His brother's not doing well, is he?
He dead.
He probably is. I swear he got like AIDS or something.
I'm sure he did. Who knows?
Money. And then the last trailer, the Nevers, badass women, witches, maybe magical powers. It's got her from Outlander in. Let's get on to the news, shall we? First bit of news I want to talk about.
You've missed the best trailer of all time, though.
What trailer?
Suck Suck.
Oh no. Not Suck Suck.
The tale of two gay, elderly.
As we said, it's weird to see an elderly Chinese man.
When
be
he
gay.
sucks him, it turns his eyes, and for just that brief second,
It's weird that it's called Suck Suck.
I don't know what that means. If I'm honest. That can't be the translation of that.
Shall we move on?
Funny though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is funny.
You're gonna have to cut most of that.
There's blowjobs.
You're probably gonna have to cut all of that actually.
Nah, I'll leave it in. You're a massive racist, mate.
Suck Suck.
Suck Suck.
Not only for the Asians.
Right. News. There's a few bits.
Mm.
Willem Dafoe has
Dead.
possibly, probably, most
Dead.
likely, been spotted on the set of Spider-Man the third one.
How he's dead?
Brought him back to life with the ball.
Ah, the ball.
The ball. He sucked on a ball and...
Classic Suck Suck.
But yeah, Willem Dafoe. Do you want him to be in it? Or do you think it's just stupidly oversaturated with returning characters by now?
It's not what I would have done for it, but
They've got to cash in though, haven't they?
I love Spider-Man, as you know.
Mm.
He's probably my favourite superhero. And
You know, his two films that have come out have been pretty high on the list of solo films for the MCU. I feel like this is just going to fuck it all up. There was that rumour that they're filming 3 and 4 back to back. I'd be happier with that because it'd give them more time to explain why, like, every character that's ever been in a Spider-Man film's in this.
I don't even know, bro. I don't even know.
I mean, Willem Dafoe, though, coming back as Green Goblin, that's pretty cool.
Well, Willem Dafoe's fucking banging. He's great.
Yeah. But if they just put Willem Dafoe in it and take all the other ones out, then I'm alright. Also, on the set has been spotted a van with the Feast logo from the Spider-Man PS4 games. PS4 and PS5. What? The homeless shelter that Aunt May obviously works at. So, take that as you will. We don't need Mr. Peter Parker from Spider-Man PS4 in this, so I hope they don't do that. Yeah. Until they changed his face.
They did. They did do that.
But carrying on the choo-choo train of Marvel, Armor Wars is starting filming in a couple of months. This is the War Machine spin-off series. Is War Machine a good...
I couldn't care less about the non-legged bastard.
Don Cheadle, great actor. War Machine.
I can't fault Don Cheadle. But the character is just the most boring, watered down fucking shit ever.
Yeah. Talking about War Machine now, he's confirmed for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show that's eventually coming out sometime.
That's put me off. I watched it and that's put me off.
Black Panther's getting a spin-off series with Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, I don't care.
It had to be Ryan Coogler though, didn't it, mate?
Fuck Coogler.
Can't say that as a white man.
I can. Fuck you, Ryan Coogler. You've not made a good film since Creed.
Was Creed before Get Out?
He didn't make Get Out.
Did he not?
No, that's racist.
Make Get Out.
It's what's his name? Jordan Peele.
I've been thinking it's a whole different black man.
There's more than like one black man. Why do we not talk about Coming to America too?
Because we've already talked about that. Next bit of news. Thor. The fourth Thor. They had some paps take some set photos, didn't they? Of Star-Lord and Thor, the almighty Thor. He's got his long hair back, which... Oh no, he had it in Endgame, didn't he? I keep forgetting Endgame's a thing, you know.
Because it's a garbage fucking film.
He's not fat anymore. He's buff.
Oh, he's not got depression no more, so he's not fat.
And he's got a very nice um, red leather vest thing. I don't know what's happening, mate.
I'm in a lot of pain,
Yeah.
is what's happening.
Star-Lord looks cool, though. He's got some Asgardian armor on his red jacket, which looks pretty cool. And yeah, we didn't see much. It's just literally Thor and Star-Lord stood having a chat, and Thor's in some weird 70s, 80s get-up. Yeah. Go look at it if you want. Blade, the upcoming Marvel film, has found its writer in Osei Kuffour. That's not how you pronounce the name, but they did some other film. Let me just get it up now. Hey. She wrote Watchmen, the
televisual series or the filmy series?
The TV show, but she also wrote that Hunters, which is about Nazi hunters with Al Pacino in.
Oh yeah, when they were hunted down the very misunderstood boys and wrongfully killed them.
That's the one, mate. That's the one. But yeah, Watchmen's good. I'm guessing that Hunter's good because it's all over Amazon Prime.
That don't mean it's good.
People watch it. That's all I'm saying.
Still don't mean it's good.
But Watchmen was good, so I believe. Ryan Reynolds says Deadpool 3 would have seen him team up with Wolverine.
Well, they've announced Deadpool 3, haven't they?
Yeah, but he's saying if it was still a Fox property. If Disney never bought Fox, then they would have got old Hugh back and made him team up with Ryan Reynolds.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jack off that man.
Huge.
Which, is just some depressing news for people who want to see Huge alongside Ryan. Some other comic book news. Black Adam's name has been changed in the comic to Shaz Adam.
Oh, it hurts.
Did that news just attack you?
Yeah. Well,
Shaz Adam has killed Mr. Pineapple. Shaz Adam, mate.
Yeah, why have they changed it to that?
I don't know.
Is it because black's an offensive term these days?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, it's probably why. But Shaz Adam.
It's shit, innit?
It's like Shazam, innit?
Shit.
It's Shazam with an added A and D. It's just so people know Black Adam is the villain of Shazam. Because it weren't obvious before.
Yeah.
The Pacemaker TV show with the John Cena.
You're saying pacemaker or peacemaker?
Pacemaker.
You're saying pacemaker or peacemaker?
Why is it Peacemaker?
I don't know. I can't understand what you're saying is all.
Pacemaker.
Pacemaker, right.
Is it Pacemaker or Peacemaker?
I don't know. I was just confused by what you were saying.
John Cena. It is Peacemaker. Makes more sense now.
So it's not about heart problems then?
Oh, that's just upsetting.
My time is up.
Do you know his character's name in Project Extraction is Chris Van Horn?
Excellent. When is that film coming out? We need it.
Never. But yeah, Peacemaker adds Judo Master to its character list, played by Nhut Lee, some Asian actor. But it's pretty cool. Some judo. Justice League is being R-rated. And he also released a first picture look at Jared Leto. But I say that, it's just him holding up a Joker card and the rest of him is blurred, so you can't really see him. But he's got longer hair, so, yep. But Justice League R-rated, I couldn't care less. It's just going to be Batman going, oh, for fuck's sake, Superman's back.
I concur.
Sandman cast, here we go. The comic Netflix adaptation. We've got Dream Lord of Dreaming is played by Tom Sturridge. He's been in stuff.
Fuck off. Ooh, it hurts, man.
Lucifer, ruler of hell, has been gender bended, played by Gwendoline Christie, who's Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones, and that shit stormtrooper from the Star Wars films.
Finn.
Yeah. Lucine has been gender bended, it seems, to Vivian Achiampong. That's not how you say her name. She's in HBO Max's The Witches.
Oh yeah, that shit film.
The Corinthian is played by Boyd Holbrook. People might know him from Logan, Gone Girl, or Netflix's We Can Be Heroes. The most important casting, Roderick Burgess, is played by our boy Charlie D.
Charlie D.
Charles Dance. The only good thing about Mank. He's also in Game of Thrones, The Crown, Ghostbusters, Godzilla King of Monsters, and the upcoming The King's Man. Cain and Abel are played by Sanjeev Bhaskar and Asim Chowdhury. One of these people I'm very excited about because it's Chapati G from People Just Do Nothing. And the other one's just another guy. No, Sanjeev is in Goodness Gracious Me and the Kumars at number 42.
Sanjeev Bhaskar's great though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as good as Chapati G though, is he? Harry Potter is getting a live action series at HBO Max.
Sure. I couldn't care less. Genuine. Just no.
Let's go to some deaf people. Deaf people? Dead people. They might be deaf. Who knows? Are you ready, Mr. Spazinek?
Nope.
Oh, he's wincing. He's wincing, boys and girls.
Let's do this.
Dustin Diamond.
Dead.
Who is he?
Carry on. He was in Saved by the Bell.
Oh, he plays the crazy character, doesn't he?
Screech, is this his name?
Screech, yeah.
Dustin. He's going to be cremated.
Cremated?
And his ashes are going to his dad and his girlfriend.
I bet his dad touches him.
He was a professional wrestler at some point, apparently.
What?
He was a fan of professional wrestling. He appeared at Memphis Championship Wrestling in April 2000, involved with his cat beating up Baby.
You okay?
Filed for bankruptcy in 2001.
Oh, his life's not good, is it?
Divorced from his first wife. Arrested in Ossakui County, Wisconsin, for possession of a switchblade knife, for which he was alleged to have pulled during a bar altercation in which a man was stabbed.
Jeez.
Amanda Schultz, his fiancée, was found guilty of disorderly conduct and fined $500.
We're not painting him in a good light, are we? We're not painting him in a good light.
No, I'm not. On May 29th, 2015, he was convicted of 2 misdemeanors, carrying a concealed weapon and disorderly conduct.
He's not a nice man.
He served 4 months in jail. Then he died.
Hal Holbrook. Is this the father of the name I've just read out? Boyd Holbrook.
1 minute, mate. I'm just looking at some porn.
Porn?
Screech has got a sex tape.
Has he?
Yeah, I'm watching it now. There's a decent cock. I knew he had a sex tape, but I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
No fucking cunt. Ah! Ooh.
The sound of pain.
Oh.
You been to doctors?
No. Shit.
Who needs to go to health professionals?
I'll just drink through it.
No.
Oh, it hurts. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Al Holbrook
Father to Boyd Holbrook.
was notable for his one-man stage show as Mark Twain.
Oh.
He made his film debut in Sidley Lumet's The Group in 1966. He later gained international fame for his performance as Deep Throat in the 1976 film All the President's Men. He also appeared in such films as Julia, The Fog, Creepshow, Wall Street, The Firm, Hercules, and Men of Honor. He got an Academy Award nomination for starring in Into the Wild. Excellent film, sadly directed by a cunt. 1 second. Not in Seinfeld.
Oh.
Personal life. He was married 3 times and had 3 children, none of whom are called Boyd.
Oh.
In October 2016, Holbrook wrote a letter to the New York Times defending actor-director Nate Parker over his alleged 1999 rape of a woman and Parker's controversial film The Birth of a Nation. He urged others to move on from Parker's past and to view the film, which was an exceptional piece of artistry and a vital portrait of our American experience.
Oh no. Oh no. This man just got a whole lot worse.
Then he died at age 95.
It was going so well. Jesus Christ. Tom Moore.
Tom Moore, dead.
Mm.
Cunt.
Is he a cunt? This is obviously the old man.
Old man dead.
Who what?
Next story.
Corona. Corona got him in the end.
Yeah, I couldn't care less. He should have died earlier.
Wow. Christopher Plummer.
Right.
Oh no. Let's move on.
All I'm saying is, right, just a cunt.
Did you not clap for him?
No, I couldn't care less. What's it going to do, bring him back? No. Is it for?
Even Judge Fudge were like, why are we clapping for him when like hundreds and thousands of people have died?
Fuck him. I don't care about him. Like, he got to have his family around him when he died. Which is bullshit. They shouldn't have fucked off to Barbados, should they, in December? If they didn't want him to catch fucking COVID and then keel over. Fucking cunts. What are them? I'm angry, mate.
Shall we move on to Christopher Plummer?
No. Right.
Oh god.
They're trying to get a statue of him erected and shit. I hope it gets erected and then I'm going to go and pull it down. And then I'm just going to take a shit where it was. Because that is a better representation of it.
Why don't you like him so much?
I just don't. I just really don't. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm in pain. I don't fucking care. I don't care. Making me have to clap for some fucking old bastard.
But he raised money, didn't he?
So what? Millions of people have raised money. Why am I clapping for this old bastard?
Because he's a war veteran.
I don't care. I don't fucking care if he's a war veteran. He's not a war veteran for me, is he?
Let's move on. Christopher Plummer. He's dead.
Yeah.
Good actor, though.
Dead actor.
What did he die of?
Fucking clapping for that prick. I'm really angry.
You are, aren't you?
Yeah. So, he's an actor of Canadian persuasion, you know. He was in some stage play things, which you have done before.
I have been a theatre man.
He was 91. Probably most famous for playing Captain Trappy Boy in The Sound of Music, which I'm assuming you've seen.
I am.
And he's in a lot of other films. The Man Who Would Be King, great film. Sadly, he's in a Spike Lee film.
Which one?
Malcolm X. Yeah. He's got an Academy Award, 2 Primetime Emmys, 2 Tony Awards, a Golden Globe, a Screen Actors Guild Award, and he's got a BAFTA. He's the only Canadian to have received the Triple Crown of Acting. He won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor at the age of 82 in 2010, becoming the oldest person to win an acting award.
Nice.
You know?
What for?
Beginners. Let's see how we can sully his life.
Oh, some major news from Heather, Judge Fudge. She's on the way to her sister's because she could be in labour.
Where's her sister live?
Sheffield. She's already in Sheffield.
Oh.
She lives like 2 minutes down there. But exciting news. Carry on. What's his latest thing that he's done?
He died after suffering complications from a fall.
Oh, is that the latest thing he's done?
Yeah. Oh, my fucking neck. Yeah. He's in Knives Out.
Nice. I still need to watch that.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, Christopher Plummer, the best death of this week. Henry Gartland.
Skateboarder, dead, carry on. Suicide.
They do that a lot, don't they? Skateboarders. Is it because they're too edgy?
Great skateboarder, though.
Gay.
Great.
Oh, Kourtney Kardashian is dating Travis Baker.
See, I would have clapped for the skateboarder. Not that old prick who walked. Just an old walking prick. Got no better to do his time, has he?
I bet he can't even walk that good.
Swanning off to Barbados. Mean prick. You know what that plane should have done? Crashed into an orphanage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I would have clapped.
Kourtney Kardashian is dating Travis Barker, the drummer man from that one punk band.
Green Day.
Pop punk. Blink 180 and 102. Yes. All the small things.
Fit inside me.
Fantastic Beasts 3 has been delayed due to a COVID man.
Now that's something I can get behind and clap.
Yes.
I'm just going to start a bunch of campaigns on Facebook. I'm just clapping for the most random shit. See if I can get some traction. Tomb Raider. Remember when Ben Wheatley was announced to be directing?
Oh, yes.
And then he wasn't announced to be directing anymore. Now they've got a black woman in to direct it. Just a random black woman they found on the street.
Yeah. Nice. Jesus Christ. Tracy Beaker is getting a show.
It's out at some point.
She's a mum.
Yes, she's now the dumping ground of semen. That's how babies are made.
Yes. She spreads a labia and 10 men just get around her, jerk off, and the semen collides in the air, slips in.
It's like a big bang, innit?
And mega baby.
Mega baby.
Matrix 4 title maybe Resurrection. Matrix Resurrection. Because they're bringing it back, you see.
Yeah. Oh, I'm in pain.
Golden Globes. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. You ready?
Have you got all the Golden Globes announcements?
I got all the... Yes, I have. I'm going to rush through them. Best Picture Drama. The Father.
That's the
Mank.
Mads Mikkelsen one. No, it's not Mads Mikkelsen. Lance Henriksen and Vigo. Is it not?
No. It's Anthony Hopkins.
Wait, what's that called then?
The
The
Father, the other one.
Father Lance.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, is this just about some like priests and stuff then, like getting touching kids and that?
No, I think it's basically the same film, but with Anthony Hopkins and Olivia Colman in.
So it's not about touching kids in Catholic Church.
No, it's about a guy with dementia.
Touching kids.
Yeah. I said I was going to rush through. Mank.
You've seen that film and loved it.
Bad film. Nomadland. Fuck me.
That's the thingy film, Francis film, isn't it?
Which is some kind of documentary. Promising Young Woman.
That's the what's her face film?
Carrie
Harry Mulligan. It's meant to be good.
Yeah, it looks pretty fun from the poster. Take Her Home and Take Your Chances. Oh, I'm going to watch that. The Trial of Chicago 7.
You've seen that film and didn't like it as much as Mank.
Shut up. I hope that wins the Best Picture Drama. Best Picture Musical or Comedy.
The weirdest category of all time.
We got Borat, subsequent movie film. Hamilton.
Yeah.
A taping of a 5-year-old theatre production. Music, a film by Sia.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but the poster is a paper plate, 2 eggs as eyes, and a tomato sauce smile.
It's just angered me.
Palm Springs.
That should win. 108%. That should win.
And The Prom.
What the fuck is that nominated for shit for?
Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama. Viola Davis for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. I'm going to watch that as well. That's one of my Oscar bait films because Netflix have got them all apparently. Andra Day for United States versus Billie Holiday.
Billie Holiday, nice.
Vanessa Kirby. Kirby.
Herbert.
Kirby. For Pieces of a Woman.
Vanessa Kirby's great, man.
Frances McDormand for Nomadland. And Carey Mulligan for Promising Young Woman. Best Actor. Riz Ahmed for Sound of Metal.
This is drama, yeah.
Yeah. Chadwick Boseman for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Oh.
He's getting it. Anthony Hopkins for The Father, Gary Oldman for Mank, and Tahar Rahim for The Mauritanian.
Mauritian.
Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical / Comedy. Maria Bakalova for Borat, Kate Hudson for Music, Michelle Pfeiffer for French Exit, Rosamund Pike for I Care a Lot. Hey,
the film we saw the trailer for.
Yeah, and Anna Taylor-Joy for Emma. Best Actor in that same category is Sacha Baron Cohen for Borat, James Corden for The Prom.
If he wins, mate.
I mean, it's insane.
If he wins, I'm kicking you in the dick.
So, did you see the gay actor that put, I love how James Corden gets a Golden Globe nomination for playing a gay guy, and I've been struggling being a gay guy for all these years. I was like, oh shit. Because you know James Corden's come.
Oh yeah.
Lin-Manuel Miranda for doing fuck all this year. It's great, isn't it? For Hamilton. Dev Patel for Personal History of David Copperfield, and Andy Samberg for Palm Springs. I'm happy that Andy Samberg's got a Golden Globe nomination.
Palm Springs is awesome.
Best Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture, Glenn Close for Hillbilly Elegy, Olivia Colman for The Father, Jodie Foster for how did you say it?
What?
Mauritian. Amanda Seyfried for Mank, and Helena Zengel for News of the World.
That's out soon, actually. No, it's out yesterday.
Mm.
Wait, when's Wednesday? When was that?
Not yesterday, because it's Sunday today, mate.
Well, it's certainly out at some point.
Best Supporting Actor. He's getting a lot of nominations. Sacha Baron Cohen for The Trial of Chicago 7. Daniel Kaluuya for Judas and the Black Messiah. Jared Leto for The Little Things. Bill Murray for On the Rocks. And Leslie Odom Jr. for One Night in Miami. That's a guy that plays Aaron Burr. So
that one thing, yeah.
I hope Sasha gets that though, because good film. Best Director, Motion Picture. Emerald Fennell for Promising Little Woman, Promising Young Woman. David Fincher for Mank.
Hey.
Regina King for One Night in Miami.
First time director, Regina King.
She plays the woman in Watchmen.
She is in Watchmen.
Aaron Sorkin for The Trial of Chicago 7.
Oh, Aaron Sorkin. Sorry.
Chloe Zhao for Nomadland.
Is that 3 female directors there?
Yes.
And all 3 of minority colour, perhaps?
Except for Emerald for now. She's
that could have been either way, because, you know, that name.
Yeah.
So it's just a hippy-dippy person. Then.
But I think that's some kind of record thing.
Probably.
3 women.
Also, David Fincher and Aaron Sorkin.
Jesus. Best Screenplay Motion Picture. Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman.
Is that person of minority colour?
No.
No.
Jack Fincher for Mank.
Jack Fincher?
Yeah.
Is that his son or something?
No, he looks a lot older than him.
Is it his dad or something?
Probably. Aaron Sorkin for The Trial of Chicago 7. Christopher Hampton and Florian Zeller for The Father. And Chloe Zhao for Nomadland.
Zhao.
It's Zhao, mate.
Zhao.
No, there's no Zh.
Zhao.
There's no J in it.
Zhao.
Best Picture Animated. Croods. The New Age.
I need to see that.
Onward.
Onward, not seen that.
Over the Moon. I want to see that. That's a Netflix one. Soul
Good film.
and Wolf Walkers. Soul's gonna get it.
It's shit so far, isn't it?
Best Picture, Foreign Language. Another Round, Denmark. Oh, right, Denmark's the
That's the
country,
country.
right?
So.
Another Round's a film. Mads is in it, obviously. La Llorona, even.
La Lorne. Is that the horror one?
I think so. From France. Well, The Life Ahead from Italy. Oh, yeah. Minari. Is it Minari? Minari?
Minari.
The Stephen Yeun? Oh, that's USA. What?
Yeah, there's a whole heap of controversy around it. Yeah, there's a whole heap of stuff. You'll have to really look it up.
And two of us, that's USA, but also French.
A whole heap.
Best Score Motion Picture.
Oh, we're going for them all, are we? We're doing it
Yeah.
all. Right.
Might as well. No, let's do.
I mean, I'm interested in them
Oh, okay.
because I'm a film nerd, but I've already read them all. I don't think everyone else is interested as me. So,
Should we move on to the drama series then? Best drama series. The Crown.
yes, because obviously, for anyone who doesn't know, the Golden Globes is TV and film.
Lovecraft Country. The Mandalorian. Ozark. And Ratchet.
Ratchet got fucking slated, man.
It's interesting. It's not as shit, to be fair. Best musical or comedy series. Emily in Paris. The
That
Flight
got slated
Attendant.
as well.
Did it?
Yeah.
The Flight Attendant.
Slated.
The Great. Schitt's Creek,
Great show. Should win everything.
which is it's gonna win, and Ted Lasso.
Oh, Ted Lasso's awesome though as well. Highly recommend watching Ted Lasso. We could talk about Ted Lasso.
I ain't seen it, mate.
Watch it. You've got
Best
Apple TV.
best television motion picture. Normal People. The
Well,
Queen's Gambit, which is gonna win. Small Axe, The Undoing, and Unorthodox.
wait, is the Queen's Gambit? What is
Shush.
that category?
Shush. Best television motion picture.
Is it not a series?
It's a limited series, I think.
Look, what the fuck does that even mean?
It's got like 4 episodes, I think.
So it's a TV show. Ah,
Best,
mate, I can't even with this shit. Clapping for that old fuck, and then there's all this shit.
Best Actress, Television Motion Picture. Kate Blanchett for Mrs. America. Daisy Edgar Jones for Normal People. Shira Haas for Unorthodox. Nicole Kidman for The Undoing, and Anna Taylor-Joy for The Queen's Gambit. Best Actor in a Television Motion Picture. Bryan Cranston for Your Honor. Jeff Daniels for The Comey Rule. Hugh Grant for The Undoing. Ethan Hawke for The Good Lord Bird. And Mark Ruffalo for I Know This Much Is True. There's some big names. Best Television Actress Drama Series. Olivia Colman for The Crown. Jodie Comer for Killing Eve. Killing Eve? Didn't that come out like 5 years ago?
No, they're still making it.
Emma Corrin for The Crown. Laura Linney for Ozark. And Sarah Paulson for Ratchet.
I hate the Golden Globe. I hate award season. I don't. I love it, but god damn it, I hate it.
Best TV Actor Drama Series. Jason Bateman for Ozark. Josh O'Connor for The Crown. Bob Odenkirk for Better Call Saul. Al Pacino for Hunters. That TV show, that's probably good. And Matthew Reyes for Perry Mason. Best TV Actress Musical Comedy.
It's
Lily.
great non-stop.
It's a lot, isn't there? Lily Collins for Emily in Paris. Kaylee Cuoco, is it? The Flight Attendant.
Penny from The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Ellie Fanning from The Great. Jane Levy from Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. And Catherine O'Hara from Schitt's Creek.
Yes, mate. Moira
Best-
shit.
Best TV Actor, Comedy or Musical. Don Cheadle for Black Monday. Nicholas Hoult for The Great. Eugene Levy for Schitt's Creek.
Yes.
Jason Sudeikis for Ted Lasso and Rami Youssef for Rami. Oh, fuck me. Why is there so many? You know what? I'm done now. That's it.
They don't have a supporting actor one, do they? Like for
They
each
do.
category, but not for each category, like, which is weird.
They do for TV, but I can't be asked to read it out.
I can't be fucked anymore. I just want
All
to
you need to know is Daniel Levy has been nominated for Schitt's Creek. So there you go.
Schitt's Creek's banging, man. He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big pineapple time then, I guess. Vanguard.
What?
Shall I get some stats up? Why
Get some
not?
stats up. Yeah, do it. Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
Vanguard film, I'm going to have to put in.
Mm.
4.6 out of 10 on IMDb. Oh, 28% on Rotten Tomatoes. 34% on Metacritic. It initially got released in the 30th of September in Taiwan. Stanley Tong as a director. Box office, 50.6 million. Let's go, shall we? Go straight into it. Pros, cons, and fuck my mums. Do you want me to go first, as always?
Yeah.
Pros. Well, let's do a little story first, because most of my notes are just random stupid bits that happened. So, story: Chinese man, wealthy, has a daughter who. Well, no, they tried to kidnap the Chinese man. But maybe you should do a story.
You're struggling, mate.
Yeah, I am.
Chinese man, rich, has a daughter.
He does.
Right. So essentially, there's a Chinese man in London with his wife. It's Chinese New Year. There's like a little parade, carnival type event occurring. Some shady looking fuckers are like, mission a go go, bum bum bum, and then step, and then like, Jackie Chan, he's been kidnapped, and Jackie Chan's like, no, Vanguard, and then there's some lions.
And Vanguard's a security business company thing. And yeah, basically they're just trying to get this guy back, and then his daughter gets kidnapped, so they're trying to get the daughter back.
And then he gets kidnapped, so they're trying to get him back.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Well, he don't get kidnapped again. He gives himself up, but they've got to get him again.
Yeah.
Also,
pros. I liked it at the start when the Chinaman was carrying the presents, and he dropped one, and he kicked it back up, and he's like, "I'm Chinese, mate." Jackie Chan has a very nice suit with the blue and the grey, the blue tie. I was like, knows his style, that Chinaman. Captain China. It's a funny take on Captain America. They say Captain China is better than Captain America.
they do say that.
The guy rubs chili in his eyes.
Yeah, in the fight, it's brutal looking. Because
First
chili,
fight, is it?
it's the first fight involving the Vanguards, because there's the brief bit where he gets kidnapped at the start, but it's the first extended action sequence.
I just love new things that I haven't seen. I haven't seen a Chinaman rub chili in his hands and be like, "What the?" in his eyes.
It looked really painful.
And then he does a very nice drop kick, and someone else does a very nice flying clothesline. The action in this film's great.
The action is great, yeah.
The fight scenes and everything. Cool.
Can't
Put some guy's hand in a fucking fryer, mate, doesn't he?
Yeah, that looked brutal.
Yeah.
You thought it was going to be face, but
Yeah.
it's just the hand.
Because they tease it earlier on. Some like dish or something lands in the deep fat fryer. And then, yeah, he's like, boom, put your hand in there, mate. It's not nice, is it? The limo driver, she's very fuckable. What's her name? You followed her on Instagram, you little stalker.
I call her Chinese fuckable Asian lady.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what her name is, mate. They all look the same.
Jackie Chan does a very cool slide over a car
Oh yeah,
into the car.
yeah.
So he slides over the bonnet and
they're
like
up to ride away from some bad boys.
bad
and
kidnapping
jumps,
boys.
rolls over the bonnet, goes into the passenger.
Passionate seat, as we like to call it.
Passenger seat, yeah. It's really cool.
This next note, guys, is going to be a bit weird. Love Egg Treehouse.
Love egg.
So at this point in the film, we're in Africa because the wealthy Chinese man's daughter's in Africa. She's got a lion, gets weird, and the Vanguards come. It's a weird film. So one Vanguard gets away with the woman, and then she's like, "Come to me safe house," which is a tree house.
That's not a safe house.
It looks very safe. It don't.
But it's like an aviary observation place.
Mm.
Looking at birds and such. But it's most definitely a love egg.
It's a love egg, definitely. There's very good coordinated madness on the boat car fight.
Yeah.
There's a boat car, by the way, people. The wheels turn.
Some say it puts James Bond and Ridley Scott's sci-fi to shame.
Shame. It does. It really does. I didn't make many notes, to be fair, because you get taken on a trip with this film. It's very weird. I like the brutal tire iron to the temple.
Oh yeah.
It was juicy.
It certainly
The sound of the tire iron cracking into his skull as well. It's great. Gearing up montage.
You can't beat a good gearing up montage.
You always get a pro for a montage.
Every film, even should have a gearing up montage.
Yep. Right, so we've got some bees and some pigeons, but they're not your ordinary bees and pigeons, are they?
They're not.
They are robotic bees and pigeons to do whatever the Vanguards need them to do. There's a guy on a hoverboard. When I say hoverboard, I mean a flying board that can just... This film. Guy on a hoverboard, very much like the... what's his name? James Franco's Green Goblin. Hobgoblin, whatever he is.
Yeah.
Hoverboard. But this time, this guy's got a machine gun. Or a grenade. No, he's got a fucking paint gun.
It's a yogurt cannon.
The sexy limo woman is in a bikini. Always gets an extra point. And in the last action set piece, well, the last car chase, shall we say, there's a point where a car flips and there's a pram with a baby in it, and the baby looks up and points and like, car. And then the guy in the car's like, whoa, there's a baby. And they just have this magical moment of mid-air slow-mo flipping. And then the car just lands perfectly safe next to the baby in the pram. And it's just... I ain't seen it before, that's for sure. And that's all my pros. So whenever you're ready, Mr. Pineapple, take the stage.
Right. I too don't have many. Because I really like this film. I know you don't.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
Yeah, but you're going to get like 1 out of 7 and it's going to upset me. Right. What does that say? Yeah. I really can't read this. Star. Oh, right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I like the chilly eyes bit.
Mm.
It's really good. There's some really brutal action in this.
There is.
People getting legs broken and shit, and it's a 15, as I said. You know, Jackie doesn't really do 15s or 18s really anymore, so
Sadly.
I'm quite pleased with that. I like the entire sort of fight scene where they're going to rescue the husband and wife. You know, the stuff in the little restaurant bit, and especially the stuff in the kitchen area.
Yeah.
Yeah, some good shit there. There's some really good physical comedy in this. It's a Jack Chan film, isn't it? So you can do that. Tuxedo Lady. That's all I need to say on that. She's...
Or as I call her, the limo driver. Same woman, if you was a bit misunderstood there.
Yeah, she's great. Big fan. The action's really good. It's really well put together. I like the boat and car chase bit. You know, that's really cool. There's some good action in that. The action's really good. That's probably the best thing about it is the action.
Yeah.
You know, I like Jackie Chan's performance in this though. I think he's pushed to the sideline a little bit. You know, he's getting older. You know.
Yeah, he plays like the head of the Vanguard company, so he's the one kind of assigning these agents to these different missions and that.
But he's really good in it. The love excellent. You know, the music. I like the music in it actually. I thought it was
pretty good actually.
Yeah, I liked the globe-trotting nature of it. It really played into this sort of spy kind of themes kind of thing. You know, the James Bondy type stuff. I liked all the acting, to be fair, for the most part. Yeah, for the most part, I said. Listen to my words.
Getting triggered.
That's about it. That's all I wrote, really. Flipper was there as well. He watched it with us.
He did.
He's a lad.
He's a lad.
That's a positive.
Cons, though.
Oh, outtakes are always fun.
Oh yeah. In this case, not the outtakes, but the kind of when we saw the making of the film. We'll get onto it. The big scarf wearing bad guy. I don't even know what nationality he was.
The big scarf wearing bad guy.
Yeah, the one with
the beard man.
Yeah, and the hair with the slits in the hair, and the guy who was in the restaurant.
Oh, the sort of like second in command man.
Yeah.
I think they're Middle Eastern.
Yeah, it's some kind of part of the world.
I think they're Middle Eastern.
I'd say he's the worst actor in this. He pissed me off.
Yeah.
There are the enemies in this. Some of them are really bad actors. I mean, all the good guys, the two Vanguards, Jackie obviously, and the limo driver, good actors.
They all have good chemistry together. Those.
But the bad guys, fuck me. I mean, they're playing just normal generic.
Oh yeah, they're one note fucking.
But yeah, just I've got to say, got to be fair, Anna. One of the Vanguards did Jackie's hand thing. You know, whenever he hurts his hands, he always does that. And I was like, you don't do that. Jackie Chan fucking does that, not you. Trigger me a bit. Jackie does do it later in that scene, but I'm just like, why has he done it now? Before Jackie. They jump out the window. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah, it's ludicrous and I love it.
So the guy who's getting kidnapped gets tackled safely out of a window by one of the Vanguards, and they land on the Chinese dragon, which is paper thin. And this building's high up, and it's, you know, people know what happens when you jump out windows. You die, or at least break something. But no, these two geezers just get up, like, come on, let's go, boys. The limo driving, as much as she is attractive
and good at kung fu,
this is insane again, which is not necessarily a con, because it was funny. I was laughing at this reversing speed, and then the whole the whole drifting turn, and then we get onto the opening credit transition where it goes through a bullet hole in the window screen and like into her eye, and then it goes Vanguard. You said the director of this was good in the 90s.
It's directed by Stanley Tong, who did Police Story 3, Rumble in the Bronx, First Strike, which is Police Story 4. He also directed The Myth, another Jackie Chan film, and Kung Fu Yoga. And this is his 6th collaboration with your boy. Jackie. Yes.
Lion Love.
I don't think she was in a relationship with the lion, because there was a female lion there as well.
I know, but so the wealthy Chinese man's daughter is in Africa when they're in London, and she's spending her time.
She's like an activist for poaching and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, she's not saying poaching's good, I should add.
She's against poaching.
Yeah.
And she's somewhat got a connection to this lion. She can tell it what to do.
It's called Charlie.
It is called Charlie the lion. And she's like hugging it and shit. That line would tear her apart.
Maybe it is sexual.
It probably is sexual. The Chinese, mate.
That is true.
Way further into the film, I think. One of the Vanguards, the Captain China man, it's his birthday, and Jackie's like, "Come on, guys, sing him happy birthday." Gets cake out, just singing, and then they start clapping, just out of beat, out of nowhere, and it's very awkward, and it made me feel very uncomfortable, and I had to put it down as a con.
It's great.
This film's weird, mate. And you made me watch half an hour of that other fucking weird film before this. I don't like the Vanguard outfits because they're very much like just the generic, let's get some motorcycle gear and spray paint it. Kind of plasticky, horrible look. And then we get onto the very questionable, maybe racist parts of the film. I mean, the first one's not bad. Jackie's wearing a headscarf while talking to the Arabian people in the film. And I was like, is that... Because people do it. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I'd feel like a dick. I feel like just a cunt, just sat there in their traditional dress and headscarf and stuff. I'd feel like if I was an Arabian man, I'd get offended a bit. I don't know why. It's just one of those things, isn't it? But then they go full racist and some guy's got blackface on, hasn't he?
Yes. Half blackface.
Half blackface, so it's not as bad. So one of the Vanguards paints his face a darker tone, we will say, and puts the headscarf around his mouth until he's in the safe place, and then he's like, "Ah, I've got blackface on." The Arabian man's looking at him like, I don't know really what to say. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
A little bit.
Questionable, but that's the Chinese humour. They've probably done it before, and they won't stop doing it. So, and then they're on about, like, one of the Vanguards is getting feelings for the wealthy daughter, and they talk about fucking star signs and shit.
They talk about star signs in the love egg.
They do, but they carry it on, which annoys me even more. I'm like, all right, we're in this love environment, why not? And then they talk about Virgos in like a fucking battle scene. You're like, oh, fuck off, can't do this. And then there's a second jump out a window. This time it's not glass, it's wood, maybe. And then they land on some towels. It's just, you know, you don't like people jumping out of windows or getting knocked through windows and stuff.
Getting off with windows?
Getting knocked through.
Oh, right.
This just takes it to a new level. There's a point where they're getting shot at from both sides of this narrow street, and then it takes them a while for the guy to get on the big fucking Gatling gun that's on top of the fucking car and just wreck shit. Should have used it earlier, shouldn't he? They're being shot at for ages, some guy nearly dies, and then he decides to get on this big fucking gun. Fucking bastard. I've just put CGI and the last act, because boy oh boy. Right, when I said earlier about when it shows you the outtakes and then it shows you a bit of like the making of the film, it shows that it's all like real, the action, like all the stunts and stuff are real. They've got a location, it's not on a green or blue screen or whatever in a studio. But then you watch the film and everything looks so fake.
I don't know what they've done.
It's like all the boat stuff, all the water look fake, but then you watch the end credits and it's all real and Jackie nearly dies. It's so confusing. And then the most confusing part is in all the cars in the film, well, most of the cars, all the golden cars at least, are all fake in all the scenes. But then you watch the thing and they're real. They've paid for these cars to be in the film. What's happening? What's wrong with this tongue, man? I don't understand it. Maybe they didn't have the permits to shoot in them locations, so they had to make it all fake.
I don't know.
It's a very confusing film. And then, why is he using non-lethal rounds? By that I mean the yogurt gun. Why has he got a yogurt gun? It's some kind of paintball gun.
It's his Activia gun, mate. I keep telling you. He's trying to get a sponsorship deal.
And then we'll go to the ending of the film. There's a news report, right? And in this last act, there's so many explosions, so many bullets just flying everywhere. Civilians in the way, cars running over other cars. There's a big fucking Hummer thing with a ramp on the end, just smashing through civilians' cars. And then the newswoman says, "Oh, there was only 15 injuries and no casualties." Don't give me that bullshit. And then there's a weird ending when all the cast look up to the camera and are like, "Happy New Year!" I'm done. That's my cons. So, your cons, boy.
Yes. I will make mine brief because you've covered most of what I was going to say.
I got a bit angry, didn't I?
Pretty much. The CG in this film is incredibly poor, especially the animals and when a vehicle's involved, essentially. It's very fake looking, sadly.
It's got ambition, though.
As I said to you, it's a Hong Kong film. They're the masters of action and all this. I don't get it. It's peculiar. It's dodgy looking. It's weird. The Chinese New Year really adds nothing to the plot. The plot is dodgy as well. There's a lot of weird decisions. Like the stepmom plot goes nowhere. I thought maybe she was going to be in on it, but no, they're just nothing. Yeah, the window jump, it's fucking ludicrous but amazing. You burnt a pizza.
Your crazy oven burnt a pizza, mate.
It was, as I said, you could have knocked out a Catholic priest with it.
Mine was in there at the same time, and mine was slightly undercooked. I don't know what happened.
It was, but I had the lovely top part of a pizza.
It was black underneath, wasn't it?
It was like that guy's face.
That undercrust got a char in, mate.
It did. But yeah, there's some dodgy acting, there's some dodgy editing, the script's nonsensical in places. The guy doesn't get eaten by a shark when he's in the shark tank. Jackie Chan nearly died making this film as well.
Would have been a sad death, wouldn't it?
Yeah, trapped between a rock and a jet ski place. He's like 66.
He is. And he didn't even jump down onto that thing.
He didn't know.
He took the stairs instead, because he's old.
I'd like to see him do more serious roles. Like the
Yeah, I think he needs to take that route now, doesn't he? If he's not even going to do his own stunts anymore, what's the point?
Or he could be like, they could just remake Drunken Master and make him Sam Seed, the guy who trains him in Drunken Master.
They tried to do that with Karate Kid, though, didn't they?
Yeah, but that had Jaden Smith in, so it had everything going against it. So I got that on DVD the other day, actually, for the first time.
What, Karate Kid?
Yeah, I've not seen it all the way.
Maybe not.
I got a bunch of free DVDs, mate, like shitty action films, on like on like a Facebook group. I want all these shit DVDs, and I can't wait to watch them. It's ridiculous.
Should we do summaries? I put an insane globe-trotting action extravaganza. This film is bad. There's no denying it. But oh boy, you will laugh and have a good time with this absolutely crazy film.
That's all that matters. I forgot to write one because I was in severe pain.
You was. He was like,
I'll make one up now while still in severe pain. It's not a good film, but it's so fucking ridiculous and overblown and fucking fun. And, maybe it's 15-20 minutes too long and there's some ropey bits here and there, but the action's fucking great, as you'd expect from a Jackie Chan film. And I will watch the shit out of this film. Imagine if we were drinking while watching this as well. I mean, I did have that one non-alcoholic lager.
You did. Naughty, naughty.
When we burnt pizza. The greatest combo known to man. Non-alcoholic lager and burnt pizza. But,
Jesus.
I can't recommend it enough.
I gave it a very generous 3 out of 7.
And that's not as bad as I thought you were going to get, to be fair.
What did you give it?
I can give it 4.5 out of 7.
Jeez. I guess that's the same as 3.5.
Yeah. I tried to work it out, but I'm not very good at maths.
It's a bit weird when you got 7, because 7's an awkward number, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we move on then? Let's get through this wrestling news. So, WWE released Steve Cutler and Lars Sullivan.
Yes, Steve Cutler was part of the Forgotten Sons, the sort of like biker.
I didn't even know he was a guy. I'm not going to lie.
I'm surprised it's him who's got released and not the other one who had all the controversy about it.
Were they on SmackDown or anything?
They were NXT based, but they got a call up. It didn't really lead to much because COVID, maybe.
Right.
And Lars Sullivan's finally been fired. So
Just because he's a very evil man.
Just a controversial figure in the world of wrestling.
Should we talk about the Rumble for a bit?
May as well, I don't know. Not bad to do.
I got drunk and can't remember the men's Royal Rumble.
It's I wish I got drunk and couldn't remember the men's Royal Rumble.
There was that awkward spot as well in the Romans match. Romans? In the Roman.
Yeah. It's just botch fest, mate. Botch fest.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair won the female Rumble, entering at number 3.
I mean, it weren't obvious or anything. As they put the Chronicle on.
I
right
won
before the
overall
Rumble.
because I'm amazing.
You did? Is that the first one you've won?
No, I've won plenty.
No, you haven't.
I have actually won many of them. I've won many, mate.
Connor's won the most.
He's not won more than me, though, if you were to quantify it.
Oh.
Yeah, Bianca Belair won in the match where nothing happened for 60 minutes. Except from touching the floor with both her feet. Well, more than one. They need to stop doing that fucking dangly leg floppy bit. They do it like 18 billion times in the Royal Rumble, and bitches like too long. No one reacts like that in real life.
I didn't even realise she actually touched both her feet on the floor. What is wrestling? Was they a tag match?
Charlotte and Shayna and the Botch Queen herself. They won. That weren't a good match. Ric Flair and Miss Flair were there, though. What's her name?
Lacey Evans.
That's the bird with the nice arse, yeah.
Yeah. Did Nia Jax win, did you say? Yeah,
they won, with the worst leg drop known to man.
I really can't remember this fucking pay.
Watch the leg drop.
I don't want to.
Does. Do it. It's oh god, it's certainly there.
And we had the Goldberg versus Drew.
Went on for 2.5 minutes, this match.
There were no point, were they?
Well, I got it right, didn't I, by saying Drew were going to win.
The only time I fucking vote against Drew. I mean, I had every right to think Goldberg were going to win, because...
If I was a betting man, my money would have been on Goldberg.
Yeah, because WWE like to pull the trigger with Goldberg for some fucking stupid reason.
Yeah.
But he finally got beat, and I don't think he's going to wrestle anymore.
He'll have a match at WrestleMania, don't worry.
Yeah, he will. And then we got Roman and Kevin Owens.
Yeah, in a last man standing match. It was decent.
For a Roman match, yeah.
Up until the
until they got
the end.
Until they got the handcuffs out.
Yeah, Roman got handcuffed to part of the set by KO, and it was...
Someone's getting fired. Let's just say that. Who gives Paul Heyman 10 seconds to get on his knees, get under a fucking scaffolding thing, and unlock Roman from handcuffs?
It was botched. They were counting, and then the referee just stopped counting.
Oh, I feel so sorry for him, though.
It was fucking
Because
awful.
he'll get shit for that. But what else were we supposed to do?
He probably would have got an audible from backstage, to be fair. Like,
Stop.
because they like zoomed away from the referee with the camera shot. Like, get him out of fucking frame. Like,
And then Roman kind of squatted on the floor, so both of his feet were on the floor. It was so. And then at one point, I swear Kevin Owens were just kind of stood to the side, just like, oh no. It's when Roman got back up, Kevin like just stood up, but he was still like acting to be dazed. It was just.
It's one of the worst botches I've seen
In a while. It went on for so long.
It'll be cut probably from all subsequent showings of the event, though, which is the
funny thing.
Yeah. We had another match, did we? No. What was on the pre-show? Sasha versus Carmella.
Oh yeah.
No, that weren't the pre-show. That was on the actual show.
Was it?
Yeah. That weren't a good match.
Was it one of the Hurt Business on the pre-show?
No, it was the women's tag. I'm sure. It was the
The Charlotte one?
Yeah.
On the pre-show?
Yeah.
Who put Charlotte Flair on the pre-show?
Wow. And then we finished with the men's Rumble. Randy came in first, Edge came in second, Edge won. It was shit. Kane came back.
He did. Wayne got a point, didn't he?
Came back.
Did he? Say this. This is all I can remember.
Christian came back.
Yeah. I'm
Seth
sad that I don't remember Christian in the ring.
It weren't great.
Carlito came back.
Oh, yeah. He didn't even spit in the face of anyone.
He's big though, isn't he? He's a big boy.
But yeah, big boy. Big boy doing big boy things. Big afro.
Seth Rollins came back.
Yeah. He entered at like 29th or some shit. There was a few returns in the women's one as well.
Entered at number 1.
Did he?
Yeah. Is he like the first person to win from number 1?
Nope.
Who's that?
Shawn Michaels and Chris Benoit.
At his age though, 47. No 47-year-olds entered at number 1-1. Record. Should we move on from the Royal Rumble? It's pissing me off. Edge won, yeah. And then he's probably going to challenge Finn Balor at WrestleMania. Or Roman Reigns, just for some fucking stupid reason. The network has been sold.
Yeah, no, the network's not been sold. The broadcasting rights to the shows have been sold to NBC, Peacock. They have their streaming service and that now.
Right.
But the network is still a thing.
Is the network still going to show the pay-per-views?
I believe so.
Right. So it don't make really any difference.
We don't know if it might do in the future yet. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Fair enough.
Going back to the releases at the start of the wrestling section as well, by the way. The WWE did their recent conference-y call, business-y profit meeting thing, and they apparently have posted lots of major profit in the last quarter or something. And normally after that, a lot of people get released, so we could probably expect a good culling in the next couple of weeks, even though they made a bunch of money. So
I feel like Aleister Black's going to go soon. We haven't been seen for ages.
Yeah.
Cesaro might even go.
Yeah. Shinsuke, hopefully.
Yeah.
Get him in AEW.
Talking about AEW, New Japan invaded.
Yes. We had the Beach Break edition of AEW Dynamite. Recently, I watched it yesterday morning. There was some good action on it. The main event was Jon Moxley, Pac, and Phoenix against Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers, Luke Gallows and
Carl Andersonia.
The Good Brothers and Kenny won. But after the match, a masked intruder stormed the ring and took out Jon Moxley and revealed himself to be none other than the Bullet Club member himself, Kenta. Excellent wrestler, sadly underused in WWE's Hideo Itami. It gave me shivers in my penis. I know that much when it happened.
Yeah. Right
in the ding-a-ling.
Oh.
New Japan AEW partnership. Sign me up for that shit, boys.
I mean, it was going to happen, weren't it? Got good connections, haven't they?
Well, they've got a partnership with New Japan now. Impact. They're doing stuff with AAA in Mexico.
Yeah.
It's a lot of.
It's almost like all the other companies are banding together to fuck up the big one. Fucking WWE. Sure. Talk about New Japan now. They've made a Roku TV, is it?
Roku TV is an app that's already out. And they've got some rights to some UK distribution rights to some Japan wrestling. Sooner Japan. I don't know what I can watch Roku TV on. I'm gonna have to
I
look.
think it's on like any smart TV. I think I've got it on mine.
Well,
So I've seen it pop up.
I
now and
popped
again.
up when I saw the news. Boing. That's the noise my penis makes when it gets erect.
Yeah.
Got a soundboard on it.
Nice.
You had to pay for that perk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was the installation?
It's actually pretty quick, though painful. But quite invasive,
Mm.
you know. But that's wiring for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have a wireless option.
Butch Reed is dead.
He is. He was getting his soundboard attached and his heart get out.
Who's Butch Reed?
Butch Reed is a fucking wrestler.
Fucking wrestler. Not any wrestler, he's a fucking wrestler.
Butch Reed. He was a black man. He had a black man's body. A black
Not
man's
my
hands.
man's face.
Black hands. Black thighs. He was a professional wrestler.
Mm.
He wrestled in all the territories in the late 70s, early 80s, you know. Did stuff in Mid-South, you know, Bill Watts promotion. Don't know if you know Bill Watts, bit of a cunt.
He's coming.
Yeah. And he went to WWF in the sort of late 80s period till about 88. He did some good stuff there. No, he weren't great. Yeah.
It went great. How did he die?
I have not finished. And then he went to NWA, WCW, you know, Jim Crockett Promotions, and that's where he had his best success, really. He was in a tag team called Doom with my boy Ron Simmons.
Oh.
They won the tag titles and stuff. They had a good feud with each other, and then he stopped being as important. Complications from 2 heart attacks that happened in January.
Oh boy.
His family blamed that his cause of death was attributed to COVID-19 after he tested positive.
Mm.
Dead. Age 66. Some good tag matches in Doom with my boy Ron. If you like watching big boys doing big boy things, just watch their matches against like the Steiners and the Road Warriors and stuff.
And then watch Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah, big boys. Big boy
Big boy
things.
things. Roderick McMahon is also dead.
Yes, he is.
He's just Vince's brother. He's a
That's
prick.
his brother, yeah.
Yeah. Next bit of news. Tyler Rex is now Gabby Tuft.
Yes. I'm trying to remember what his name was when he was a man. When she was a
Something
man.
Tuft, wasn't it?
Yeah. Gabe, maybe?
Let's type in Gabe Tuft.
Possibly. I know it's similar to Gabby.
Yeah, Gabe.
Gabe.
Yeah.
Yes, she is now a woman. Props to her. There's been the usual vitriol and spew and bile that's been posted all over the internet, you know.
Penis in vagina now transition.
Ooh. But yeah, props, you know. Be true to yourself, man. Be true to yourself.
Yeah.
Good on her.
And the
Listen
last...
here sometimes, you know.
No, fuck me. The last bit of news. WWE signs Meiko Satomura.
Major player on the Japanese wrestling scene. Female. She's female, I should add. She's been signed to the NXT UK brand
Oh.
as a trainer, coach / on-screen talent as well.
Oh, right.
That's a major acquisition. She's a major player. She's great.
Nice.
She's 41, but she can still go.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good. I highly recommend watching some stuff.
And that is the end of the wrestling rumble wrestle news. That's what it's called now. Got any awareness? You know, that section that we're very lazy with.
I do have some awareness. You know how I've been not drinking and stuff?
Mhm.
I'm now officially over 9 months.
Hey, going strong.
284 days, though I'm not counting.
He is not counting.
I wish I was drunk right now because the pain would go away, but not
Is
the
this-
pain in my brain.
Is this the hardest challenge? This pain, is it making you want to drink the most?
There's a lot of stuff that makes me want to drink, certain dates and certain things. But I drank a lot because of pain. 'Cause my body's fucked. I've done a lot of stupid shit in my illustrious life, But this is. I wish I was a.
You need to go to DDP's yoga class.
I ain't got money for that. A lot of pain though. Not for a lot of pain.
Going strong though. Everyone's proud of you. Clap, clap, clap.
Clap for me.
Kiss,
Colin.
kiss, kiss.
Yeah.
No, that's good. And when it gets to a year, we'll have a big celebration.
Yeah. Shots on me.
Shots on Ryan. Off of Ryan. Off of his dick.
Damn right.
Right, you're boing.
My sound board. It's got a little.
Yeah,
To make vodka fountain out of my penis.
Jesus. Just get some ibuprofen down you. You got some added in on the kitchen side. I'm sure I left you some.
I've got a sleeve, yeah.
Just don't take all of them at once.
Hey.
I
I did take a bunch of tablets once. Nearly
remember.
died.
Yeah,
Dead.
died dead.
I drank a lot that day. Good
Um,
times.
No.
I'm in so much pain.
I don't have any awareness, but I have a shout out. A dear friend at work's girlfriend, she's got an art page called Psych Art. She's done some quite good historic, Japanese drawings / paintings and stuff.
Oh, are they like landscapes or?
She's just doing requests, so it's
Oh, cool.
she does loads of she's done her on a motorbike. She's done a Tokyo Ghoul portrait, that anime.
The anime, yeah.
Yeah, she's done some kind. Don't know if you can see it.
Is that a penis?
No.
Oh.
It's a
You
like
cut
a
off the bottom,
samurai.
it looked like a fucking
I know. I just
bollocks
realised.
shaft.
Like a samurai tattoo tribal design. But yeah, she's just really good. And then she does her own kind of thing as well, where she does some quite political stuff. Like she's done this massive canvas paint of mix of spray paint and news articles about COVID and lockdown and stuff like that. But yeah, that's psych art on, it's _psych.art_ on Instagram.
Oh, it's on Instagram, right. It's not an actual web page then.
She's got a Facebook page as well.
Okay.
Which is kind of what she uses as that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. She also does haircuts. House of Pain on Instagram as well. Nice. Is that it? Yeah. Well, fuck you, Seaton.
Ginger bastard.
He is, isn't he?
Fucking
Shit at disk space as well.
Oh, mate, you weren't even good at this space.
Still installed on my computer. I can see it right now.
Yeah, I've got it installed.
It's a good game.
I like the trampoline.
Yeah. I like the spaceship.
I didn't go in the spaceship.
Did you not?
I ain't got driving license, have I?
Oh, yeah, true.
Illegal, wasn't it?
Right. Stay fresh, guys.
Stay fresh.
Bye.
Take a ride on Tony the Pony. Come stick around on Tony the Pony. Please stick around on Tony the Pony with Mr. Pineapple. Oh yeah, it's Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour.